In this video, we're going to be looking at adding some sort of modulation to percussive parts to make them sort of really shine out the mix and just pull away from the rest of the drums while still sounding like they are part of a drum group. This may sound a bit counterproductive, but I'll try and explain it the best way I can. At the moment, if we listen to these drums, the clap's pretty nice, but it could be a little bit wider or a little bit more emphasized, kind of sound a little bit more fizzy. In order to add this, we can use something called a chorus. Now, this is a very basic plugin and it's normally used for more instrumentation parts like guitars, vocals and so on. But adding chorus as a send to claps can really make that clap stand out a bit more. Let's listen to the clap in solo. Sounds pretty nice, dead down the middle, it's pretty good. What we want to add is a version of that that's going to give us a bit more depth and a bit more character to the outsides of that sound. If I was to put the chorus dead in series on this track, it would then make it sound a little bit out of phase and just not working properly. What we're going to do is keep our original one dead down the middle, as you can hear, but then we're also going to add in a copy of this with some chorus on. I'm going to find this from my bus menu. I've already got a modulation bus set up, and I'm going to slowly bring this in so we can hear what it sounds like. There we go, kind of sounds a little bit phasey and a bit washy in solo, but if I get rid of this and then play it with and without, you'll hear what it sounds like with the rest of the drums. As you can hear, it just gives that extra dimension to the drums and it kind of fills out that space. It doesn't go too far too left and right, but it doesn't stay straight down the middle. We've got our main one straight down the middle, but then we've got this version that we've lifted in to a point where it sounds like it's filling in that gap and making it sound a bit more focused and a little bit more exciting. A lot of the time you'd reach straight for a compressor or a parallel compressor to try and make it poke out the mix. But try and think about adding things like choruses or modulations to add a bit of movement to something that may be otherwise static. So again, without this, let's go from here. It's a subtle difference, but it's the thing that makes all the difference. Adds to the groove of the drums, makes the clap stand out slightly, doesn't really alter its volume too much, but just makes it seem a lot more exciting and adds to that groove, making sure that everything feels right and you can hear every element. This is one of those techniques that helps things stick out and add an extra dimension to an original sound.